Hello and welcome to the Clashing of Steel. So today I am hunting archers with the Falxmen. My original idea was to use the Falxmen as the supporters in the forest or flankers, either to cover the archers or support the fighting melee infantries. At first we were following the plan, trying to stay in the forest, perhaps push slightly ahead and then just wait for the opponents. Here, we don't yet know what is happening in the forest. The only thing we know is that there were 3 cavalry units. We don't know if there are any other melee infantries or archers or anything other. And we don't push ahead because we don't want to get outmaneuvered. So it seems that the cavalries are in the forest. 2 cavalry players. Just to be safe, we are both moving in to defend the archers. At this point, we had an idea what the opponents might try. So first I sent my units to cover the archers, cover them from all sides I could. And as it appears they didn't see me here. So now that they know they can't get close, they're going to have to disengage. Unfortunately one of them still managed to get behind our own line. So that is not that great. Well, this cavalry made a bad choice of walking past us. Archers are going to burn them and it's gonna be quite heavy for them. We have a lot of archers and that's probably the biggest problem during this match. But fortunately opponents have as many archers as we do. And their cavalry is wasting themselves running mindlessly into our team. So now the opponents are coming towards us. Well, a bit more in force than they did previously. We do see the archers in the forest, but we don't yet know what is hidden inside the thick of it. So any moment now we should discover swordsmen. And fortunately for us, these are the only melee infantries here, 3 units of swordsmen. This is where I begin hunting down archers. Here I am guessing that there aren't any other melee infantries. That is because I would have expected them to move in force, to move in numbers. Well, since I'm playing Arminius, hunting down archers is rather simple for me. I get a lot of my mobility from the commander skills, and with that I can make a lot of difference. You can even see it on the left here, the movement speed of my units and the archers. I am significantly faster and thanks to that can run them down. Another reason why I am so successful at chasing them down is that they are moving while they are stacked. Meaning that all 3 units must keep running as long as I am behind them. If they would have spread, they could have taken me on. One of my units could not go after 3 separately moving units. And in that situation, they would have only had to sacrifice 1 unit of archers instead of all 3. Well, this barrage here does mess me up quite heavily. I lose a lot of troops, I lose a lot of health. But they still try running because I'm gaining on them. I am faster than they are and that is my advantage against the archers. Although I do mess up here with selecting my units, and thanks to that will take a bit of archer fire, I can still take them on. So my priority targets are still tier 7s. That is why I'm sending a full unit after them. With Arminius and the momentum, you are probably the fastest melee infantry on the battlefield. Cavalry can sometimes be still really strong against you, but as you see it here, there is no problem to chase down any other ranged units. What actually costed them the game were the greedy cavalries, who tried to push deep after our archers or deep into our territory and suffered heavy casualties. Well, there is no success for these archers anymore, they're pretty much done for. Although I have almost lost my commander unit, he has been rather helpful pushing archers away from my team. My main focus doesn't have to be to kill the archers. It can be to push them away from my team so that they can't harass my team members. But because Arminius is like a glass cannon, he's really fast, mobile, but weak in head-to-head battles. But to chase down archers, he can be excellent, even with the cavalry. Using momentum to get speed to hunt down archers or other ranged units, frenzy to take them down faster, and infiltration when you get behind their lines. Or perhaps even when you need a bit of movement speed. It is just painful to watch players who have played their commanders a lot, who have played their units a lot, and they can't manage a situation which has a simple solution. And because they couldn't find that or use that simple solution, I countered them, I burnt them, I acted against them, and it was really easy for me. Usually at higher tiers, this type of a crazy chase doesn't pay off, simply because the opponents will counter you. But just for my luck, these players didn't counter me. Perhaps they were just trying to outrun me and didn't expect me to catch up to them. So this is it about hunting archers with the Falxmen. Usually my chases aren't this effective, but these players just didn't have any idea what to do and when to do. Anyways, don't forget to subscribe and thanks for watching.